that mystery one, the one that was growing out of the bottom? It might be a sunflower, but it might not. I'm just going to put a big old question mark, okay?
Should I have one of the tomato plants?
You want the super sweet or the honey? You can pick whichever one you want. But we do have a lot of big pots, so you don't need more than one.
Yeah.
You choose the one you think is up. We're going to post about these others.
Right.
All these are ready.
So,
This is the word tomato. SF is super sweet, and H is honey or caramel or something. I don't know the difference for the tomatoes, but all cherry tomatoes.
this one.
You want that one?
Yeah.
I didn't order that one, so I'll get it.
What is so cool, like right now, and he is so cool.
Oh, you're not on the camera. Keep it over the paper and show him. Turn it. Other side. Oh, that side's so cool. Hello everyone, it is bedtime. It's about 9:25, 9:23 it looks like. This little guy's getting changed and he's gonna do some books with his brother. Get all those dirty clothes. Have I spoken to you? I don't know. And oh look, my bangs are not turquoise. I did that color correction this morning. So I shampooed and it did get a tiny bit less green, so it's not like this green, but it is turquoise still, light turquoise. So after my shower, I just kept putting diluted pink on until it looked like it would get to a pink. It is a bluey pink and it's faded some because I was in the sun a lot. And it's just like kind of nasty because I was sweating on it in the bath. But yeah, this is color correction. So there is still blue-green hair under there, and as this pink fades away, it will come back. So I'll probably keep color correcting. I'll have to do it each time I shampoo, which is every day right now as I'm shampooing this blue out. You can probably see a little bit in some of the braids, but I don't feel like taking it down. I did do some more braids in the middle of today, and I have a sunburn right here where I apparently missed spraying a spot. But hello, how are you? Today we kind of slept in a little bit. I woke up at 9, I would say, but everybody was ready to go by 11, like taking their sweet time, washing my hair and watering the plants and stuff. We ended up getting in the Jeep and driving to Reston Town Center and eating at Ted's Bulletin because they have outdoor tables, but it was 90 degrees and nearly noon. The sun was directly overhead. Apparently the restaurant was so busy that they were turning away walk-ins. You had to have a reservation, but we went in and we're like, we don't have a reservation, but we want to sit outside, and like the tables were empty outside. They're like, okay, and sat us right away, but then nobody came out, and 10 minutes later I had to go in. They're like, we haven't had a server yet. But she was nice after she realized she had our table, and we were definitely dying, but she brought a round of to-go waters with limes for the adults and cherries for the kids, so that was so sweet. There was like a big art fair going on all over the town center, but we mostly just walked around a block to get back to the Jeep. It was very hot and Danny had things to do, but I loved driving in the Jeep because we finally have the tube doors on, which are doors that are like made out of pipes. So it's basically no doors, just a little railing to kind of keep you in a little bit. But so nice. You just put some hair clips in and enjoy the breeze. But today was a painting day. I also sketched a new kitty, Gizmo, so making good on my plan to do 2 paintings at once, though it's a little bit more than I was thinking because it is 3 cats at once. But the first painting with George and Georgie baby is coming along nicely. We're at like maybe the halfway point where a lot of people would look and say, oh, that's pretty much done, right? No, I'm gonna keep adding. And then I did do a 1 session with Gizmo to get a base coat on everything. I still have to go over everything, including the background. It's just like a warm layer underneath what's going to be like a sand colored background. So I'm going to go in with a more muted tone. And then black actually has a lot of tones in it, so I'll need to work on that for the black areas. And white is really tricky. But I think that one will come along pretty smoothly. Yeah, that's the painting. I did braid before dinner. I did some gardening, which I didn't film, but I probably had a little clip in there for you from the door cam. I was mostly out of the view. And what I was doing was bringing everything up because we had thunderstorms coming, and taking some of the seedlings where there was like 3 plants in 1 pot, separating them out. So the best one had the biggest pots, and pulling out some extras. I have about 5, I think, extra plants to give to neighbors, and I actually gave 3 plants to Sebastian. He chose a tomato plant. These are all baby tomatoes this year. And a tree, actually, one of those like helicopter seeds landed in one of my pots and sprouted because I was like, oh, let's see what happens. So it's some mystery tree that I need to look up, but it's sprouting. It's like about 10 centimeters, 2.5 inches. I don't know if that's, I'm not good with measurements. And yeah, we'll try to figure out what it is, but right now it has question mark tree on the little tag. And then there was another mystery plant growing out of the bottom of our sunflower pot. They have these self-watering trays that I only use indoors, but it's like a tray underneath it with like an opening that's like the shape of a smile. And it was growing out of the opening because enough dirt had come through the drainage holes. Can you stop? Just read or go to bed. They're so worked up. Well, one of them is so worked up. So I carefully took apart the pot so that I could save that. It looks a lot like how the sunflower started, and I did see a sunflower seed shell under there. So that's my guess. But that is potted for Sebastian as well. We'll need to get some better pots for him because they're my temporary seedling pots that I can give away. But I need to order dirt anyway, so sometime this week I'm going to do that from Target probably. Can you please stop? He's been begging to read, but what he does is ignore his brother reading a book and just play with his toys and get really loud and crazy because it's right before bed. Anyway, so I've kind of gone over everything I've done. By the way, I finished bringing all the plants up and potting them, and like 10 minutes later it just thunderstormed. So it wasn't as strong as the one that started during my bath. That one was a little crazy, but yeah, I think they're done for the night. I think 9 o'clock is when they were ending all of our warnings. Tomorrow I have to do a quick label in the morning, just like editing some text for a new run. I need to install a calendar plugin for the dog rescue, and it's been so long since I did my WordPress stuff, so we'll see how that goes. I don't have any access to the server beyond WordPress Advanced, so cross your fingers for me that I can do that. And more painting. And also I am planning to go to the library with Jax at 6:30 p.m. for an adult and teen crafting class. We're going to make candles, banana pudding scented candles, I believe. I've never done any of the adult classes. I just thought since he's 12 and technically they let you do the teenage stuff at 12. I hope they don't mind. But all the teen stuff is 12 because our middle schools here start at 12, not 13. 12, 13, 14 is the middle school, and then is it 11? No, it's 11, 12, 13. I wonder why they did that then. I guess 11 is when they start middle school. But yeah, everybody told me 12 and up. So I'm going with it. He's 12 and a half. They know me at the library, so hopefully it's not a problem. But I thought, since I do so many classes with Sebastian, that it'd be nice to spend some time with Jack and just do like an evening class. I'm gonna make sure that we do our dinner on time so we can get to that. No idea how it's gonna be, and I'm sure everybody's gonna be without masks, but we will mask up and try to keep a distance as best we can, and just nobody's keeping us there. We can make smart decisions for ourselves. But I'm gonna end on that note and say goodnight. I don't want to be up late, but I do want to do more braiding. I ended up taking a bath because of that rain. Just made me want a nice hot bath, and so I hadn't done 2 braiding sessions. So I'm gonna braid but not stay up till 3 like last night. Last night Danny was trying to do that server migration, and it didn't work out because of the database error, but he did try until 2, and that was right about when I finished doing the braids that go across here. And then I usually take my time getting ready for bed and watching a few videos. I was watching Alien, the movie, while I was braiding. But yeah, I don't want to stay up that late. I would like to be asleep by 2, but potentially 1:30 might be better. So I need to not waste time and go downstairs and sit and eat popcorn before reading. I need to just edit this video and upload it and then start reading. So tell me to do that. All right, good night, friends. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.